Jai Gurudev. In this video, I am going to tell you all about why Sonia Gandhi, Uraf Antonia Maino, is high-level danger to India currently in future. In this video, I am going to tell you all about why Sonia Gandhi, Uraf Antonia Maino, is highly danger to India. She born in a small village near Vicenza, Italy, which is around 500 kilometers from Vatican City. Her age is around 70 years. Her real name is Antonia Maino. She did work in a restaurant as a bar attendant while studying in university when she met Rajiv Gandhi. If you analyze the situation of the Congress party and how she is controlling the Congress party, and when she was almost very near to become the Prime Minister of India, first thing we have to understand is she is woman. She can leak all important secrets of India to foreign countries because of not kept because of woman nature of not keeping secrets. It is very dangerous that she can reveal all secrets of India to foreign countries like USA, Russia, and all other Pakistan, like that, and all other foreign enemy countries of India. And born in a foreign country, Italy, which is around a Christian city of Vatican City, which is just 500 kilometers from around 550 or 500 kilometers from Vatican City in Italy. That too born in Catholic family. Catholics are most dangerous, cunning and violent sect of Christianity. That too a widow, a husbandless woman, means uncontrollable woman. Woman with husband means somewhat controllable with a husband, but husbandless woman means uncontrollable and dangerous. And trapped Rajiv Gandhi, who is son of PM. At the time Indira Gandhi was PM and married him. Married Rajiv Gandhi in 1968. Involved in the murder of Indira Gandhi to become PM of India in long run. In order to become PM of India in the long run, she murdered Indira Gandhi in the name of Sikhs. In the name of Sikhs, in the name of Sikhism, or Sikhs are Sikhs were killed Indira Gandhi. Sikhs were killed Indira Gandhi because of destruction of their temple. In disguise of that, she involved in the murder of Indira Gandhi to become PM of India in long run, and also involved in murder of Rajiv Gandhi in the name of LTTE to control India. Christian conversions became highly important in India, highly rampant in India, because after Congress came in 2004, more than around 5 lakh churches are there in India currently. Many of them built after she came into power. After she came into power, she has brought many bills in support of Christians, and because of that, around more than 5 lakh churches are in India, and high level conversion of Hindus is going on in entire country because of that. She keeps many buffoons and coterie around her to support her continuously. This Sonia Gandhi, Uraf Antonia Maino, keeps many buffoons and low character people of Hindus and coteries around her to support her continuously and fool the people of India. She tried hard to become PM of India when Congress won in 2004. when Congress won in 2004, she tried hard to become PM of India, but Kalam refused her because of law in constitution that only foreign-born people of country can become in the foreign can become PM in foreign only when foreign-born people of country can become PM if the foreign country of that person allows the people to become foreign-born people to that country to become PM. if there is a law, if Italy can make PM of foreign country, PM of foreign born person to that country, then Indian can make PM a PM that person who is foreign born. But in Italy, only people born in Italy only can become PM of that country or head of that country. Because of that, our Indian constitution opposed her to become PM of the country. Because of that only she couldn't become PM of India. so because of that she put her puppet Manmohan Singh as PM and control him indirectly and did so many things by controlling him in her favor. Because of that English only Sonia able to destroy this country. Because of people know English, and because of large number of people in India is speaking English, because of that only Sonia able to destroy this country and she became head of this country indirectly. Sonia speaks written speeches always, and most of the time she speaks written speeches by different people, and the speeches are not from her heart. She is so cunning, and the Sonia speaks written speeches because of that in order to fool the people of India. She brought a bill in Maharashtra to ban pujas and homams and main things in Hinduism in order to remove Hinduism from India. She tried hard to bring a bill in Maharashtra to ban pujas and homams and all other main things in Hinduism as they were unholy practices. But art of living in Maharashtra and in the country vehemently opposed this bill, and because of that many protests and all things. Because of that only this bill was stalled in Maharashtra. Because of that only the bill was stalled and did not get passed in the Maharashtra assemblies. But Sonia Gandhi tried hard to brought bill to suppress Hinduism and to ban pujas, homams in Maharashtra. According to Huffington Post India report, India gave around $2 billion to Sri Lanka against Hindu LTTE. The main offensive started in January 2009 to May 31, 2009 in Sri Lanka. Main offensive against LTTE Hindu LTTE was started in January 2009 to May 31, 2009. Because this is end of UPA 1, so that India and Sonia give arms and ammunition and all high-level technologies to kill Hindus of Sri Lanka, Hindu Tamils of Sri Lanka. Because in just few months her term will be ended and UPA term will be ended in 2009. Because of that only there could not be many uproar against this, so that only the main offensive started in January 2009 to May 31, 2009 in Sri Lanka. Because of this end of UPA 1, so that Sonia give arms and ammunition and all high-level technologies to kill LTTE Hindus in Sri Lanka. Even though the leader of LTTE, Prabhakaran, is a big fool and he is not that much intelligent person, but the group is belong to Hindu group and the LTTE people are Tamil people and who are Hindus, but we should give our consideration to them. Even after many years, the LTTE Tamils who are in India, the Tamils of Sri Lanka who are living as refugees in India are not getting citizenship. It is very highly unfortunate. Around 1 lakh Tamil Sri Lankan Tamils are living in India. We should give them, most of them are Hindus, because of that we should give them citizenship and make them Indians and Hindus as our brothers and sisters. Earlier Sonia couldn't do it because of that coalition of DMK. DMK vehemently opposed the Sri Lanka on the Tamil LTTE Tamil issue. Because of that she wouldn't do anything because of that. But on January 2009, in 2009, there was election, and because of that, coalition may be very less needed at the time. Because of that only, she gave many arms and ammunition to Sri Lankan army in order to kill Hindus in Sri Lanka. LTTE Hindus does not segregate Buddhist Lankans like they do like mass people segregation. Buddhists live in their own homes. Hindus require brutal kindlessness of killing enemies, otherwise they will be killed like anything, like many incidents happen in the India and in the world. Christian conversions, the onslaught of Muslim fundamentalism, the abhorrence of communist for Hinduism, infinite dangers of globalization and Americanization, Sonia Gandhi's dangerous agenda to convert whole India into Christian country is very dangerous, and we should be aware of that fact and very cautious about that fact. Sonia is a highly dangerous Vidava, that is husbandless woman, who banned LTTE in India 2014 just 5 days before election results. Just before 5 days election results only, 5 days only before election results only, she banned LTTE, which is a Hindu militant outfit in Sri Lanka who supports Sri Lankan Tamils to get separate nation from Sri Lanka because of highly discrimination against them in Sri Lanka. Just 5 days before 2014 election results only, she banned LTTE in India. In 2004, it is survived on DMK party, who is soft on Prabhakar. She might have did in 2004 against LTTE, but because of DMK party, who is soft on LTTE Prabhakaran, she couldn't be able to do that. But in 2009, she supplied arms and ammunition to the Sri Lankan president Rajapakse. But publicly, India maintained that it would not give Sri Lanka any official weapons, but secretly have supplied all high-level radiator weapons to Sri Lanka from Sonia. Because of Sonia, India supplied high-level radiator weapons and other kind of high-level technological weapons to Sri Lanka to kill LTTE Hindus in Sri Lanka. Rajapakse came to India after just 1 month after got power in Sri Lanka. He brought with a shopping list that air defense weapons, artillery guns, Nishant unmanned air vehicles, and laser designators for precision guided munitions. But officially, they neither said yes and no. but there are very much highly intelligent crooked people in UPA. Normal people could not expose them or defeat them. By openly, they didn't give any support to Rajpakshe, but indirectly, they supplied arms and ammunition and high-level weapons like air defense weapons, artillery guns, Nishant unmanned air vehicles, and laser designators for precision guided ammunition. Sonia put a farce Lokpal bill in parliament when huge protests are going against UPA in around 2010 to 2012. Because even though there are high level protests were going on in Delhi around 2010 to 2002, but in order to cool the protests for some extent, she put a farce Lokpal bill in parliament. This unmanned aerial vehicle means which was given by India to Sri Lanka is it has fuel capacity of 60 liters of petrol. It can carry around 50 kg, can continuously fly for 24 hours conducting surveillance, and hundreds of these vehicles snoop on everything happening in forests, villages, cities and all. These have weapons attached to them to fire at the people if they attack it after. This Indian Christian Sonia Gandhi, Uraf Antonia Maino, gave them to Buddhist Lanka to attack Hindus, LTT Hindus in Sri Lanka. These kind of high-level weapons were given to Sri Lankan government, Sri Lankan Buddhist government, who is high-levelly against Hindus, LTT Hindus in Sri Lanka. Assets shown by this Sonia Gandhi, Uraf Antonia Maino, in election affidavit is around 10 crore. She is shown only 10 crore in an election affidavit, but she have around more than lakhs of crores of rupees in her Swiss bank accounts. I have explained earlier how corrupt people put their corrupt money in Swiss bank accounts through Hawala transactions. She have more than lakhs of crores of rupees in her bank account in Switzerland and in other tax haven countries. In India, around 4 crore husbandless women are in country, and most of them voted for Sonia because of she also Vidhava. In India, around 4 crore women Vidhavas voted for Sonia. If you think about some present statistics, there are around only 20,000 women are in jails in India, but 4 crore women Vidhavas are in country. By analyzing that calculation, one can understand that how many husbands were died in India. Most of these 4 crore women Vidhavas voted for Sonia because of that. Sonia formed a toothless Lokpal bill after high-level protests in India, and also Sonia says to US California President wife that in India, in a rural area, it is difficult to change women's life because of oppression. She reveals many secrets of India to USA and other foreign countries. It is very highly unfortunate to India. There are many high-level defense secrets and other kinds of important secrets of India. Because of her, she is controlling PM of India at that time. She has revealed many secrets to USA and to Italy and many other countries. Sonia has many secret meetings in USA by projecting in media that she is going for health issue. In the disguise of health issue and other things, she has many secret meetings in USA by projecting in media that she is going for health issue, but she has revealed many secrets of India to USA and to other foreign countries. Sonia shows assets as around 6 crore rupees in that election affidavit. In 2009, in 2019 election, she has showed around 10 crore. In 2014, she has shown around 10 crore. In 2009, she has shown around 1 crore. In 2004, she has shown around 1 crore as her assets in the election affidavit. But she have lakhs of crores of rupees in foreign bank accounts in Switzerland and in other tax haven countries, which will not reveal the details of the people who have bank accounts in their countries at any cost. Because of that, there are around lakhs of crores of rupees of money of Sonia Gandhi or of Antonia Maino is in that bank accounts. Because using that money, she is controlling 10,000s of Congress party people in India by distributing that corrupt money to these people who are mostly low character people. By giving money to these low character people, she is controlling lakhs of people who are supporting Congress in India. Like that, she is destroying in India like that. Sonia appointed Y.S. Rajshekar Reddy in Andhra Pradesh as a leader of opposition in 1990. This stupid person, Y.S. Rajshekar Reddy, also is a Christian, and because of him only in my state Andhra Pradesh there were high level conversions, Christian conversions happened in my state Andhra Pradesh. After this person Y.S. Rajshekar Reddy take the position of CM of this Andhra Pradesh state, there are around lakhs of churches in Andhra Pradesh. You can see everywhere while going on road through car, everywhere there are thousands and thousands of churches everywhere, and high level conversion is happening, and lakhs of people in Andhra Pradesh are converting into Christianity. We may think it is very less issue or not that much important issue, but long run it is very highly dangerous to Andhra Pradesh and country. Because of that, if there is any conflicts happen between Hindus and Christians in Andhra Pradesh, then there will be lot of military from Christian countries around the world will come to Andhra and attack Hindus through their highly nuclear weapons and high level technological weapons from those countries. There are around 100 Christian countries in the world, more than 100 Christian countries in the world, and around 250 crore Christians in the world. If something happens to Christians if there is any conflict happens between Christians in India to Hindus in India, because of that, if some killings happens between Hindus and Christians in the name of oppression, these Christian countries will send high level militaries and arms and nuclear weapons to India and can kill many Hindus like that. Like that, the Christian conversion is very dangerous in India, and we should stop Christian conversion and convert all Christians in India into Hindus at any cost. Otherwise, Hindus will be in very dangerous problem, and they will face massacres like it happened in past, in not around thousands of years back, in few hundred years back only. There were massacres happened in India because of British Christians and many Christians in the country. crores of Hindus died because of that, like in Bengal famine created by British in Bengal in India. And also Abdul Kalam, who was president of India during Sonia time, Congress time, he signed his approval to Sonia's OBC reservation bill in 2007, and which is a high-level, horrible, cruel law in India. And Sonia fighting for OBC reservation in NEET also currently. She is highly in supportive of dividing Hindus, and after dividing Hindus and decreasing the strength of Hindus, after that annihilation of Hindus and conversion of total Hindus into Christianity is her main target. If you study the acts and bills brought by Sonia and co from Congress rule in India from 2004 to 2014, the Minority Education Act, which is anti-Hindu, she brought Minority Education Act, and because of that there are many Muslims and Christian institutions in India. If you see about recent riots in country, many of these people were held meetings in these minority institutions, that is Muslim and Christian universities in India. First they have brought meetings in these Muslim and Christian institutions in India. After that they have rioted in country. Because of that hundreds of people died in these riots in India, in Delhi and in many other places. Because of that she brought this Minority Education Act in India, and also Forest Act in India, which is anti-Hindu, and also brought Domestic Violence Act, which is anti-men. Because of this men are suffering in high level way because of this Domestic Violence Act. Women are putting false cases on men in this Domestic Violence Act in order to get huge amounts of money from their husbands and other men. She brought OBC Reservation Act, which brought reservation to BCs in higher education institutions in all higher education institutions in India, both government and private. She brought that bill, OBC reservation bill, and she brought Manipur Christian University bill, and also Child Rights Act bill, Child Marriage Act bill, which is anti-Hindu, and Warehousing Act bill, and NGT Act. This NGT Act is in the name of environmentalism. They are attacking Hindu institutions and putting cases on main Hindu saints and Hindu leaders in the name of environmentalism, by showing we are for environment and fooling people in the name of environment. They are attacking Hindu institutions and Hindu spiritual leaders like that. And she brought Companies Act, and she brought Sexual Harassment of Women at Work Act. This NGT is a small group of court body established by Congress and Sonia in 2010 in the name of environmentalism. They are attacking only Hindu institutions by not giving permissions or putting fines of hundreds of crores of rupees on Hindu meetings and other meetings like that. This Sonia Gandhi Uraf Antonia Maino is a highly dangerous to Hindus and to India, and she will destroy India like anything. Her main goal is to convert India into 100% Christian country in few years. And she born in Catholic family, which is a dangerous, cunning and violent sect of Christianity. And she is a husbandless woman, which means uncontrollable woman. Woman with husband means can control with some extent, but a woman without husband we cannot know what is going on in their minds, and they are uncontrollable and dangerous. And trapped Rajiv Gandhi and married her, and killed Indira Gandhi and killed Rajiv Gandhi in order to become PM of India in long run. if she become PM of India suddenly after they died, people may get a suspicions on her. Because of that only she became head of Congress after some more time, after the killing of her husband and her aunt. And Christian conversions became highly rampant in India after Congress came in 2004. More than 5 lakh churches are in India. This is very dangerous to Hindus. If something happens, if some conflict happens between, if some conflict will happen between Hindus and Christians in India, there are 100 Christian countries across in world. They will come with high-level military, nuclear bombs, weapons, guns, and all these things, and attack Hindus in India. Will kill crores of Hindus in India. Like that, they can it may come. It may bring civil war to India and destroy many people. Like that, she keeps many buffoons and coterie around her all the time to support her continuously by giving lakhs of crores of rupees to these buffoons using Hawala accounts in Switzerland and in other tax haven countries. She got all this money because of political corruption in India. Because of that only she couldn't rise against her people who did high level corruption in India, like DMK people, Kanimoli and Raja. Even though they did high level corruption in India, she didn't go against them because of that she also did high level corruption. They will reveal her corruption if they go to jail. Like that, she put puppet PM Manmohan Singh and controlled him indirectly. She supported Sri Lanka government in killing Tamil Hindus in Sri Lanka. Like that, this video is highly dangerous to Hindus and we should stop her at any cost. I will tell further details about Sonia Gandhi in further videos. Jai Gurudev.